Hey everyone, this is PX Mr. Collector, and today I'm talking to you from California. That's right. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is episode number 34, and today I am so excited because I'm moving. Yeah, I am moving. I just got home from well, I've been here for I think almost 2 weeks now, but I've been so busy that it's the first time that I've actually been able to connect with you since I left the East Coast. And I got here to California, to San Diego, to be specific, to a whole bunch of packages from my collectibles, everything from Barbie to Integrity Toys to Sideshow to Hot Toys. I mean, I was like, wow, yeah. Yeah, because due to COVID, I have not been able to travel for a long time. And I have been away from my home here for 8 months. 8 months, what the heck? I know, 8 months, can't believe it. And I still didn't get on a plane. I actually drove here. So it took me, actually, I did pretty good timing. 3.5 days, and 2 nights of those days were in Santa Fe, which was really awesome. So I am so thrilled to be here. And when I got here, I couldn't wait to connect with my collection. Yeah, I I have to show you. Let's start out with showing you my closet. Hey, I decided that before I start packing my closet up, that I would show you some of the things that are in my closet right now, that I think you're gonna get a kick out of. So, as you know, I am a GI Joe collector. That was my first passion ever since I was a little boy. And through time, I have accumulated a good amount of GI Joes. So I'm going to show you around my closet, so you can see um what my deal is. Right, so here we go. Oh, I know, isn't that great? Yeah, I have a lot of these GI Joes. They are not vintage, but then again, some of them are like 30, maybe 40 years old. So what is vintage? I don't know. You tell me. I mean, a lot of these things, a lot of these Joes right now, you can get. For example, most of these, like the capsule and the gunner over there, you just can't get that anymore. Um, yeah, and one thing that I'm excited about for my remodel is that I'm actually building a display room. So that is going to be really, really exciting. And with that, you'll be able to see my figures a lot easier and better than what I've been able to show. So yeah, these are back here. That's my football team, some motorcycles. I got my divers. Those are all divers up there. And I'm not sure if you can see this angle really well. I'm trying to do my best. Um, There's some more. Here's my Willie's Jeep in its box in mint condition. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever pulled it out of the box. Yeah, it's definitely been in the box for at least 25 years. So there you go. And then here are some more of my setups. I found that Jeep up there at a flea market. Well, between us, it was more like a junk sale. And I was like, wow, I want that. So that was the only thing that I was able to really be excited about. And then here is another one that I believe this one as well I got at a flea market, but I'm not sure. I don't recall the name of it. However, it looks more in mint condition than the others. So I don't know. Maybe that is one of mine, and I just don't have. I had to find the box, and then I'll know for sure. So yeah, there's my art supplies and my Mickey that a friend gave me, and then over here, yeah, this tank is awesome, and it has all kinds of compartments that open up, and there's some seats down there. Yeah, so that's another piece. There's another piece that I cannot wait to set up and show you how that rolls. So yeah, so there you have it. Some of my GI Joe collection. And there's more. There's more. So I cannot wait to show you the rest of it when it's all finally set up. Yay! Right, so after taking a look at some of my stuff, I had to open up the new boxes and see what else I got. And wow, so many things. Yeah, I mean, really, really exciting. And I had known that some of my orders were coming here because I forgot to change the address to my other location. So a friend of mine was picking them up and putting them in my home, and she piled them up on top of the bed. And from 8 months ago, I couldn't remember what I got. So it felt like, wow, oh, is it Christmas? Is it my birthday? What is it? Yeah, crazy. So could not believe some of the stuff in the pile. So let's see, I had Commander Cody in there. I had oh my God. Oh, you're going to see. You're going to see because I actually pulled some out. I didn't take them to my new place yet. I pulled them out so that I could share with you some of the exciting stuff that I got. Yeah, and as you can see, I can't even remember what I got because I got so many things, and I was like, oh, wow. It was exciting. It was exciting. Yeah. And I don't know if I think I told you that, one of my hardest things is that I living in two places, it's hard to decide what piece you want where. So when I got here and I opened up all these pieces, and I'm thinking, okay, now that I've got my East Coast home set up, and I think I showed you in my last video what that setup is looking like, there's some pieces that I have here that definitely belong there, right? So that's, some of them are like an obvious decision, and some of them I'm like, whoa, right? Because at the same time, I'm creating a display room for this collection here. And in my other place, it's starting to fill up. So I literally, as you know, just finished setting that up. So I'm not sure how much I want to go into crowding it up yet. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, oh, so I have a feeling that I may, the stuff that I take, I might have to pull some of the stuff out that I may think look better here. So I know, what a tough decision, right? Ooh, boo-hoo is me. I know, crazy. So yeah, so let's start off with some news.
Good news, everyone.
Yeah, some interesting news. As a matter of fact, I was just looking up at the Sideshow site. Like I told you, you got to be married to your collection and find out what's going on. And as you know, they're always having delays. So sometimes it's really hard to get excited, and next thing you know, it's not happening. But on the flip side of that, because I've been so busy, all of a sudden I get a notice from UPS that a package is arriving tomorrow. Or, then I got another, I've got like 3 or 4 of those that I was not paying attention. And I was like, I didn't even realize I had a last payment on it. So yay. So a couple of the figures finally showed up. And speaking of which, okay, here's something really funny. As you know, as we all have been experiencing, I think the delay, it felt like it was a year. And I'm pretty sure that if I check, it's probably that long. The delay of Captain America Endgame. Wow. So when I got the notice that it was on its way, I was like just about to get really excited when I said, oh, I don't think I updated the address for that one. What the, right? Couldn't believe it. Yeah, so I've been waiting for it this long, and I was gonna freaking wait. But when I changed the address, my forwarding address to have everything shipped here, I didn't ship out the ones that were like 22, and I didn't change Captain America. And would you not believe it that it arrived to my other location? I was like, no. Yeah, totally crazy. And as a matter of fact, right now it's sitting outside. And that's the part that bugs me the most. Yeah, it's sitting outside because a friend is going to pick it up. She went out for the night, and she won't be back to pick it up until tomorrow. So I was like, no, right? So keep your fingers crossed that it doesn't rain and that a bear doesn't get to it and that it's safe, because to wait this long for it and to have something happen to it, I'll be like, no. Yeah. So there you go. So I won't get excited about it until I know that she has it, and then I won't get more excited about it until I'm able to hold it in my hands. Yeah. So there you go. Go figure, right? So, but that is exciting that it finally came to. Then one of my ones that was on back order was Batman Beyond, and I got a notice that it was on its way here, so I opened it up last night. I pulled it out of the box, and I'll show it to you because it's it's a hefty figure. However, I can't wait to have it displayed and put the light on it because he is black. He is black all over, and I think that it comes with batteries for the eyes or something to help it, the red eyes to pop. But it is a dark figure, so it definitely needs a light on it, I believe, for it to all the accessories and details to come so you be able to see them. So yeah, but can't wait to pull them out and have them displayed. And that's another one. Do I keep them here or do I take them with me? I'm like, ugh. So I don't know. Let me think about that. So yeah, so that was really cool that some of the stuff that I had been waiting for a while showed up. The same thing. I got a couple of things from Toys Wonderland, and the shipment came, and I was like, oh, awesome. So yes, so let's talk about news.
News alert, breaking news.
Yeah.
News alert, breaking news.
So I was just looking at the site of Sideshow, and I noticed that they're doing a reissue of War Machine. Yeah, and the thing about the reissue is that good for us who don't have them, like me, right? But I have to compare this one to, I think there was a different War Machine actually. And I want to compare both of them. And actually there were 3 versions, I believe, of the War Machine. So I want to see, because this one, the last one that the reissue of, it's not till 22. And I think the other one is like ready to ship now. So I have to look into that because I'm not noticing much difference yet. And I wasn't even sure if I wanted to get War Machine until I was like, yeah, I think that for the collection, he's necessary because he's different. So I know, right? So that's exciting. And then the other thing that I placed an order for, one of the things that I placed an order for, okay, first of all, Quill. I was like, I gotta get Quill. There was no question about that, none whatsoever. However, I wasn't sure if I wanted to get the Blurg, Yeah, because Quill on its own was like 245 or something like that, right? When I'm like, compared to other toys, and even though he's a small guy, I was like, all right, that sounds better than paying 500, I think 515 for the whole set, Quill and the Blurg. And I was like, oh, I don't know about that because I had the same issue with the Mandalorian and the Blurg. And then I decided to not order the Mandalorian because I already had that one. So I went ahead and ordered the Blurg. Right? So now I have one Blurg, which I thought he was the Mandalorian. And by the way, I said in that video that I was showcasing the Blurg that it will make sense for you to get two Blurgs because I recall that in the movie, I mean in the series of the Mandalorian, both of them, the Quill and the Mandalorian, were each riding a Blurg. So I was like, you want to get two? Do I get two? Right? That was the question. And sure enough, they came out with Quill and the Blurg. So I think that they each need to ride their own Blurg. So my hesitation was, well, since I just ordered a Blurg and that was 300 and something, do I want to order another one? And I think I just decided I need to get another one. I'm not confused about it anymore. As I'm saying it, I'm like, yeah, I mean that is the complete set. The Mandalorian on the Blurg and Quill on his Blurg. I think that's the way. I'm you know, I'm a little concerned about the size of it, but the fact that I know what to expect, I'm gonna make arrangements, in my setup to make it work. Definitely gonna make the space for it because I think they need to be set up all together. Yay! Really, really excited about that. So yeah, really excited about some of the stuff that's coming out. Okay, then the other thing that I talked to you about this as well. Cedric of Harry Potter, of Harry Potter. So Cedric, when I did a review on him before, I wasn't sure because I knew he was coming soon, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to order him because I commented on how he looks nothing like Robert Pattinson. Yeah, he did. Even when Robert Pattinson was young, I knew that it was Robert Pattinson. But the Cedric that I saw, the figure didn't look anything like him. That head sculpt was wrong. And here's the deal: now that they announced him that he's actually coming up, I had to order him because the head sculpt is fantastic. It finally that they did whatever changes they needed to do, and it looks like Robert Pattinson. So yay! So yeah, I went ahead and placed my order because he's part of, he was an important part of Harry Potter. So thank you, Hot Toys, for fixing that issue and making it work, and it looks great. He looks really, really great. So yay for Cedric. Yeah, that's awesome. So those are two things that I talked about that sure enough happened. Yay! Yay! Yeah, I'm paying attention. So I will let you know about this War Machine thing and see how I feel about that. Yeah. So then the other thing that I got news on,
News alert. Breaking
which
news.
I'm really curious about,
News alert. Breaking
is
news.
Barbie. Yeah, Barbie, you heard me right. Yeah, so it seems that Barbie has decided for the year 2022 or 2023 that by then their company is not using plastic anymore. If I'm correct, that's what the message was. And they decided now to do a line. They come out with just a line of three dolls that are all done out of recyclable materials. So I ordered one, not realizing that that was the case. And when I got her, I was kind of disappointed, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not sure if it was the seller or I'm not sure if it's a Barbie thing, or an Amazon thing. But she basically came with no plastic as far as the container, the box. And the thing about the boxes, as we all know, that for some collectibles, you want to keep them in the box and display them in the box. And that's one thing about Barbie, that you can display her in the box versus hot toys or toys that are made, where it's cardboard. You can't see through it. So therefore, you can't see the figure. And most likely, you're going to take out the figure to show them off. With Barbie, you don't have to do that. So you could actually keep her in the box and still see her. But if they are now doing no plastic, I'm not sure how they're gonna work that unless they decide to do all cardboard. And with that, it it changes the game. Yeah, it changes the game. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work. So yeah, we'll see. However, I gotta say, they're in their BM 1959 line. They use cardboard, almost like a shoebox, but it's long, and the image of the doll in the front is really really cool. So as a collector, those boxes are smoking. So if they do something like that, because they are a smart company, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed that what I got in the mail has really nothing to do with the rest of their collection. So I'm going to show you it since we're talking about it, so that you can see. Yeah, there's no one that is going to want to display a doll like this, right? And at the same time, what sucks is that, so this one, Barbie Loves the Ocean. This is what this line is. And it's a doll line made from recycled ocean-bound plastics. Yeah. So good for Barbie for being, earth conscious. Yeah. And it says made from recycled ocean-bound plastic, fabric made from recycled plastic, and recyclable packaging. However, if I were to take her out of this plastic here, she's exposed. Like, she's just sitting in this container, in this box thing. So I guess if you're going to have her in glass, might be okay. But it's not the same as her being totally protected in a nice plastic box. So I hope they figure something out to make that work. So like I said, this is my first one of this line that I got, not realizing it. So I am not sure if this is the future of Barbie with dolls like this. So we'll see. And while I'm at it, let me just point something out. I'm always telling you that I don't understand why shippers, people you order from, whether it's Amazon, eBay, a private collector, why they feel that they need to put a collectible in a shipping bag or an envelope. I don't get that, okay? Because to me, they obviously don't understand anything about what collecting is about and how important it is to maintain the look of the box, especially if it's new. So I ordered this Barbie that I've been wanting for a while, and I said, her prices are going up, and let me just go ahead and nip it and go ahead and order her. And I really dig her, but when I got the envelope, as soon as I touched it, I said like, oh man, this is not gonna be good. And the only reason I haven't returned it is because I know that I'm gonna pull her out of the container, and the container really isn't much, right? So this is Barbie Fashionista number 91. And what I love about her is that she almost comes across as an albino. And that's the way I see it. Even though she may be a white girl trying to pull off the blonde afro. But I see an albino myself. So with that said, here it is. And she is sweet. I mean, look at that. Look at that face. So awesome, right? But check this out. this is how I received the box. Look at that. It is all like mango. You can see my fingers going through it. Look at that. Right? Look. That's how I got this box. So there's no way that I would display her in this box in this condition. That's totally screwed up. So I'm definitely going, I checked her out and she seems to be fine, but I'm definitely going to just get her out of this box for sure. So, and I'm going to let Amazon know about this because they keep doing this and they really should just put them in boxes, or Barbie should only have them shipped out in the Mattel boxes, which are nice shipper boxes. So, yeah, as a matter of fact, I have, let's see. Yeah, so here is a Mattel shipper box. You know that that figure in there, that doll in there is totally fine. This is sturdy. There's no way that you put anything on there that's going to bend. This would never happen. Yeah, so that is crazy. So that is the news of Barbie. That's a big one. That's a big one. So we're going to see what happens. You know, I mean, you know, 2023. I'll give you more information about that as I get it, because I want to read up on to see what the plans is, or to see if they have any images that they'll share to explain what they're doing. So yeah, so that's huge. That's huge. Let's see what other news do I have for you. Okay, yeah, I think that is, you know, I have been so busy with, you know, coming out here to the West Coast and then having to pack my house up because I'm having my house remodeled, and with having it remodeled, I had to move to an apartment. My husband and I had to move into a condo, and we're moving a big house into a condo. Size does not compare. So I literally just started, I'm almost completed actually, except for my G.I. Joes in my closet. All my other collectibles, and except for the ones I'm going to show you today, as far as Hot Toys and other, and 3-0 goes and all that Barbie, these are the ones that are left for me to ship, not ship, take over to the next, to my condo. But one of the spare bedrooms in the condo is almost full, just with my collectibles. So when I go over there, I'm actually been organizing things so that I know exactly where they're at. And when the remodel happens, I know exactly what goes first and bring it along and set it up as is ready to be displayed. But I could not believe, I was so excited. I mean, the amount of Hot Toys that I have been gathering for years that I knew because of the remodel, I didn't want to pull them out, and I had nowhere to display them because this house is not set up for that. And I didn't want to go ahead and invest the time in making it look all, you know, buying display cases, which I knew I'm gonna have him built in, so that would be a waste of money. And then on top of that, my house is a wreck, so it's not like they were gonna look good. So I just decided, okay, I'm just going to open them up just to check up, to make sure they're okay, put them back in the box and store them in containers. Well, after I don't know how many years of doing that, because I've been in the process of doing this house for the last 6 years. That's a long time. So my collection was building without me really seeing it. And this is the first time that as I'm pulling everything out and gathering sections, I see it all together. I gotta tell you, it is overwhelming. Yeah, I had a lot of great figures in there that I had totally forgotten about. You know, like I got basically the entire Justice League. Flash is in the East Coast, and then Cyborg is not out yet. So I have, I think, 2 versions of Batman, and then Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and then the Flash. So that set is in the boxes, and then Superman, who I can't wait to pull him out because it seems that seems to be everybody's favorite. Then I got Princess Leia, and I forget oh my God, I forgot his name. It's like the Ewok character. Oh wow, I'm going blank on that. yeah, got that set. I got Luke, older Luke. Then I've got, oh my God, quite a few Star Wars figures. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. And Commander Cody is another one that I'm like, do I take him with me to go with my collection of Star Wars over there? Do I keep him here? And I think he may be one of those that is actually going because he belongs with the heavy infantry Mandalorian. I think together they will look pretty cool. But then I'm like, well, what about Princess Leia? And I'm like, oh, maybe I'll. And then Luke, right? And I'm like, ooh, right? So that's what I'm saying. That's not an easy decision. And my goal is to have, I think, until all the collection is together, how do I split it? And I'm not really sure if I want to do like all Star Wars in one location and then the rest in another, or keep it mixed up like I do, where I have some of everything. So I don't know. Maybe you can let me know what you think. Yeah, do I keep all Star Wars on one side and then the superheroes and action figures on the other, or because I also remember I have now I'm getting Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, Pirates of the Caribbean. I have oh my God, Lord of the Rings. Now Django, Supernatural. I got just so many different categories. So it's like, like the smaller categories are easier to get, but Game of Thrones is growing big time. Harry Potter's another one that's growing big time. Yeah. So then you got Marvel and you got DC Comics, and it's like, right. And then with that, you got 3-0, you got A-Star. I mean, it's like so many different categories. So I had to figure that out. And it may be that ideally that most of the collection is at this location, because when I do my build-ins for them, there are three sections of the house that are going to have my collectibles. One is my art studio. Another one, I'm doing a gallery for them up on like a loft area. And then I think in one of the guest rooms, I am doing a case for Integrity Toys, because that's a whole different look than my other collection of Hot Toys and Sideshow and 3-0 and Ace and all that. So yeah, so with that said, I'm but depending on the space that I have as far as each display, some of the figures may be going this way and some may be going back to the East Coast, and we'll see. But that's a lot to think about. But like I said, I couldn't believe the amount of collectibles that I have been gathering, that I've been collecting, and not seeing them. And that was a really good. I mean, I had some killers like Monster High, and then some of my Integrity Toys that I totally forgot about. I was like, oh wow, that's gonna be really great when it's all set up. And even if the Integrity Toys, if you keep it in the box, there's a certain way that you could display them where you could appreciate the box as well. So I'm curious about that, to see how that works out. So there you have it. I mean, that's a lot. So, like I said, I got a lot of new stuff. So guess what? Guess what time it is?
Here's the mail. It never fails.
That's
Makes me
right.
wanna wag my tail.
It's mail time. Yes. Yeah. So let's open up some mail. You can see I'm surrounded by some stuff. So in no particular order, let's see what's happening. So I already showed you this doll, Barbie number 91 that came in. And then I showed you the new recycle ocean-bound plastic doll that is Barbie. And the thing about this one is that it really doesn't say anything about her name name or a number on the doll. So I am not sure. However, they do one thing that's cool is you see they have this barcode here. And you can scan here for more information on how Barbie loves the ocean and is working towards a better future. So that's pretty cool, right? So I support that all the way. However, I'm very, very curious about how they're going to improve this look. Yeah. So that's another one that I have shown you. And then, since we're talking about Barbie, let me show you. Here is another fashionista. This is number 124. And I know that she had been out for a little while, but when I found out that she actually had real hair and rooted hair and not plastic hair, or actually in this one, a combination of both, I thought she was pretty interesting looking. So I said, all right, let me pick her up. So there you have her. Yeah, you see that hair? I know, that's pretty cool. But you can see it's plastic hair, and then this is a rooted hair. So they do like a combo. Yeah, and then she's got like little boots, and I guess these are like overalls. Yeah, and then she's pretty cool looking. So yeah, and this one I definitely am pulling out of the box as well. Yeah, I don't care for these fashionista boxes. However, there's some certain figures that are definitely a major collectible, and those I'm keeping in the box in mint condition. But as you can see, this is one line of the Barbie fashionistas, and I believe there are 3 different ones. So that's a lot of figures within one line. Yeah, right. Yeah, my question is that, you know, they're not trying to be all like versatile and inclusive, but my thought is, what's the Puerto Rican? Yeah, donde el Puerto Rico? I know that's funny, right? So that is that, and then I had to get this one. It's called Birthday Wishes. And one of the reasons I got her immediately once I found out, because right now she was really affordable. Yeah, like really cheap actually. So I know that you could see this is a signature Barbie, which is a higher end Barbie. These are going to skyrocket. Trust me when I tell you. It's already the dress thing is already becoming a fan favorite. So, and a lot of YouTubers are showcasing this one as one of their favorites. So prices are going to go up. Yeah. So I thought it was really, really cool. I like the simplicity of the box. And yeah, this one I'm definitely keeping in the box. So, and by the way, the box arrived in mint condition. Look at that. So perfect. Yeah, I'm excited about that. That's pretty cool. So there are actually 2 other ones. Since we're talking about Barbie, let's stick with some Barbies for now. And let me show you. I want to see how many other ones there are. So I got 2 that are in boxes in the Mattel shipper box. And this one here, oh yeah, and by the way, I ordered this one, I think, from eBay. Yes, from a seller at eBay. And I got paid a really good price on her. And it got here in mint condition. Yay! So this is a Robert Bass, and it's a from the Fashion Model Collection, 20th anniversary. And right, they have the little gold ribbon, and you open that up, and then they always have the tissue. And when you open that up, she is. Yeah. So some collectors, when she first came out, because she is so simple, there was all types of griping going on. Right? Yeah, all this. The people were upset. But when I got her, and I go into these things open-minded because a lot of people have an opinion, and my thing is, as long as I like it or dislike it, that's all that matters to me, right? I take notice of what other people say, then I'm like, I'm not sure that I agree with that. And with this one, I could already hear some people that change their mind. They're like, I didn't like her at first, but now I think she's right. And my thought, as soon as I saw her, I think she's cool. Yeah, I think she's cool because the design of, she actually has shoes on, and the way these stockings, they did that pretty sexy, I gotta say. And then the dress, it looks like a simple black dress, but the reality is, it's high fashion. If you look at the details of this, and remember, I come from fashion, so with that, and the material is nice and thick and nicely hemmed, and yeah, and comes with a stand. I gotta tell you, this was a great deal. Yeah, so I'm so glad that I have her in my collection. Yay! I don't have to envy people anymore. But I gotta tell you, some of these Barbie prices, especially on eBay and even Amazon now, is getting crazy. The prices are ridiculous. Some Barbie, and the same thing is happening with Monster High. Yeah, some of the figures that are with Monster High. The other day, somebody was showcasing something. I was watching their YouTube video, and they were talking about Monster High, and all of a sudden they came out with this Monster High. They came out I don't know how long ago, and I'd never seen it, but I fell in love with it. So I immediately got to scope it out. The cheapest price, $399. That's no way. $400. And then, so that was $399. That was the first one that I saw that was like the cheapest. And it was like, when I first saw it, I was like, oh my God. Now realizing that the other ones are more expensive. Yeah, so I think it went up to like $425. Crazy. Yeah, eBay. Unbelievable. And then also too, where else are you gonna find it? Right? So that was a really tough one to swallow. Yeah. So that is cool. I'm glad that I got that. And then here's another one that I think I talked about this because I didn't understand certain things. People that do dolls and do these YouTube commercials, many people that have got a big following, or they've been doing it for a while, they get promotional gifts from the companies, and I think that's a great idea, and I can't wait for that to happen to me, to be honest with you. I'm like, yeah, bring it on, because I'm so appreciative of everything, and I love a lot of stuff. So with that said, I'm a little baffled when somebody gets something sent to them and then they downgrade it, right? Nitpicking about everything like the hem and how cheap and blah blah blah, and I'm like, I'm a little baffled by that. So this is one of those figures of Barbie that when it came out, I gotta say 90% of the videos that I was watching, people commenting, were negative. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, first of all, is $100, but for Barbie collectors, $100 is a lot, versus for hot toy collectors, that's nothing, right? It's all relative. So with that, this is, I don't think she's Silkstone, but she's on the higher end, and I guess is the Barbie style, the first style of the Barbie style collection. And they were asking, I think it's $100, and people were freaking out that for $100, it shouldn't be that much because she's not that great, blah, blah, blah. And so when I get her, first of all, they were right about one thing. The box. The box is really nice and sturdy. This Barbie sign here is actually magnetic. So you hear that it snaps back into spot. Love that. And then the back, look at that. It's great graphics, right? So you could see her in each outfit, and how you could, you know, set it up and what's in it and how she looks in each of the garments. So I thought that was really, really cool the way that's designed. So then when I opened it up, I was more impressed. Yeah, so here, let me open it up for you. So right, and you can see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that is sweet. So there she is, and I guess she's in her underwear, but I like how they clouded that up. I think that's pretty cool. And then here you have the pink outfit, and then you have the blue dress with the leather jacket, and then she has a purse and tennis shoes. So I thought that was really cool. And then you can see her on each side of the flaps, how she looks in each outfit. So the design of this, I think, is amazing. It has, let's see, a pocketbook, it has heels, it has silver tennis shoes, it has a gold cell phone, the blue dress, the leather jacket, and the pink suit. And then she has really cool glasses on the top of her head, and then her t-shirt and I guess panties. So yeah, and you can see the glasses on the top, and I think she's very pretty, and I like how they did the modern crimped hair. So yay for Barbie. I thought that this was really a cool set. So I'm really, really thrilled with that. You know, and this one I'm definitely keeping in the box, but it's one of those that I really dig the idea of some of the looks. So that's pretty cool. So I know, right? What people can think, I don't know, collectors while you grab, you know, but because it is definitely worth $100 for what you get. And in the toy world, the way it's going, that's pretty cheap. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. And trust me when I tell you that the price on that is gonna start going up. I can pretty much guarantee it. It's gonna start going up. So yeah. So enjoy it while you can. So that is my other Barbie that I have, and I think that is the end of the Barbies. What is this? Oh, that's something else. Okay, so since we're talking about Barbie, let's now talk about Bratz. Yeah, so the Bratz was another one that when I saw certain figures that came out, I searched them out, and I couldn't believe how some of those figures already are so freaking expensive. I was like, wow, who knew? So I'm in this thing where I have been trying to collect more of the male dolls for, like, you know, like Ken or Monster High, collect some of the guys because they are, I think, more, they're not as many guys as they are girls because it's more catered to the girls. However, some of the guys are really cool. So in Bratz, I found, what is his name? Cameron? Is it Cameron? Yeah, Cameron. And he's a pretty cool dude. Check him out. Look at that. Right? Silver hair and really hip hairdo. Right? And then he comes with 2 outfits, and there he is. And you know, the Bratz, they have their own figure. They're kind of like, you know, to me, they're kind of nubby. So you can see he's like short, but they have a big head. So I thought that was pretty cool. And he comes with, there's a poster. He has glasses. He has a side bag. He's got a big comb for his hair. He's got a white leather jacket, a turtleneck, jeans, some really cool boots in black and brown. And then his leather jacket has some fur. He has a striped shirt underneath. He has a necklace. And he's got pierced ears. He's got 2 earrings on one side. Yeah, so the dude is cool. The dude is cool. Yeah, so yeah, so check him out. Yes, and here are his 2 looks. Yeah, so I think that that is really cool, and I was really excited when I got them, and then you could see how they do the package like it's a pocketbook. Very clever, very clever. You know, I know that girls love that type of stuff. I myself, I'm more fascinated with the look of the entire thing. Yeah, so that was a great surprise when I got this in the mail. Awesome. So that is Bratz. And then here, let me show you some other thing here. I'm gonna put this one away. Yeah, I was holding off on showing you guys these this new mail batch before I pack it up and take it away to the other place. And because I wanted to pack it up and take it to the other place, I decided to do this video tonight so you can see it. So that is that. So the other thing that came in, and this is one that I have forgotten about because what happened was I ordered this figure not realizing, so I ordered it on eBay, not realizing that it was a pre-order. And I gotta tell you, that was so uncomfortable because I wasn't dealing with a company. And it took a long time for me to get this guy. And to the point where then when I contacted the seller, he was saying, oh, well, you know, it still hasn't shipped from Hong Kong. And, you know, almost like a delay with Hong Kong as always. But I didn't know what to believe. And he said it was going to be out in a certain time. And next thing I know, 2 more months went by, 3 months went by, another 3 more months went by. And I was like, finally, I was like, send him a message saying that I haven't received the item yet, and that, you know, I would like a refund, right? And then he informed me that the item was delivered to my other address, and I was like, oh. So I had my friend go look at my packages and look for one that came from I think he was from either Europe or Canada, and sure enough, there it was. Fast forward to another 7 months, I forgot about him. Totally forgot about him. Didn't know what to even expect. So when I got home and I opened it up, I was like, oh, I forgot about him. So yeah, and I gotta say, the people, you know, they were very nice when they realized that I apologized because I was kind of rude and because I was annoyed. And I apologize and let them know how much I appreciate them shipping it out and that it is safe and all that good stuff. And then they're like, oh, well, I hope you like it. Let us know when you finally get it. So this week I would send in them a message telling them that I did finally open it and I got it and it was perfect. And I was surprised. So, and I don't think you could find him now. So that made it even more special. So it is the Joker. Yeah. God, I forgot his Fleck. Something Fleck. I forgot his first name. Yeah. That is really interesting photo. And if you were to look close up, I mean, it does look like Joaquin. There you go, right there. Okay, so that was pretty cool. So when I opened them up, which by the way, very nice box. I love the simplicity of this black box. And this photo, that's pretty cool. And this one is by 7cc Toys. Never had one from them. This is my first one. So I don't even know whether it's an American company, whether it's a European company. I don't know anything about them. But one of the things that that is in the box that I thought was really cool, first of all, his cigarette. Love that. I know that's pretty cool. His shopping bag. Love that. And then he has, I think, 3 sets of hands. Right? 1, 2, 3 sets of hands. And then we had the bag and the cigarette. So he's actually a simple guy. But this is when he was coming from the grocery store. You know, and I think that they captured the simplicity of just that. Him coming with the grocery store with his bag. And, you know, I'll pull him out so you can see. So Yeah, right? Great head sculpt. Look, it looks just like him. And it's got a nice jacket with the hood, the drawstrings. Pretty cool, right? Look at that. It looks just like him. And then the really cool vest, his white shirt. He's got purple pants. And then his shoes. Does he have socks? Yeah, he even has socks. So very, very excited. So this one is definitely going to go with me to the East Coast, and I'm gonna put him in the display case because that's pretty special. And I've lived with him without him long enough that I want him to be with me all the time. Yeah, so fantastic, right? Yeah, I was really, really happy with that, and I'm not sure if you could get that now. So really cool, and I love how easy it is to put them back in the container they came with. There's a little slip on the foam that you slip in the bag. I think you slip in the bag. Let's see. Let me make sure I do it right. Yeah, look at that. Boom, boom. And then the cigarette also goes in there. And there it goes. Voila. Bag is in the slit. So freaking awesome. Yeah, so the box that it came in, you know, he basically custom designed the box and it was full of tape and all that. So I got rid of it, and he came in this plastic bag, so that's where I am keeping him. I know, exciting, right? Yeah, I know. I'll tell you when I open, and I'm only going to show you tonight because this video is getting long. I'm only going to show you some of the ones that I got. And then tomorrow, the following day, I'm going to do another video showing you some more of the mail because, like I said, there's a lot of mail. So we have covered Barbie. We have covered Bratz, which I think is the first time I've ever even discussed Bratz with you guys. And then this new one from 7cc Toys. Never heard of the company. I'm now curious to see what else they have done because I really like the way they did this. And then I have, okay, what is this? Okay. So let's go over here to this guy here. So this is, here's another company that I'm like, okay, now who is this? So I think this says Damtoys, right? Am I saying that right? Yeah, let's tell you what, let me pull them out of this plastic container here. With a plastic bag, I mean. And yeah, so guess who it's going to be? Yeah, so this is obviously going to be from Spider-Man related. However, the interesting thing about this was that the colors they chose are very interesting. It's not they're not the typical Spider-Man colors, and I thought that was pretty cool. So this here is from, yeah, I think it says Damtoys, and it says, be very gentle when you open the box, fashion up and pose in this product. Please keep the product dry. Please do not store and expose the product to high temperature areas, or display the product in bright light for some long period of time. Right, so yeah, and I'm always saying that people really should pay attention to the light that comes through a room, even if it's for 20 minutes or so. It's still a lot of light. Yeah, so that's not good. So this one, I think it does say Damtoys. Right? Yeah. Okay, so let's open it up and I'm going to show you what it is. All right. The big reveal. Ready? Oh, Yes, this is Peter Parker. Yeah, Peter Parker. So, yeah, great head sculpt and articulation. Yes, good articulation, easily moved. Even though these hands kind of make him feel like he's the Frankenstein. Yeah, it comes with a hoodie. That works really well. Head moves around nicely. Looks like Tom Holland, right? Yeah, let's take him out. Yeah, not bad actually. So yeah, his school jacket. His school jacket, and it comes with a nice backpack that has functionable zippers. And let's see. Yeah, the bag opens up, pretty cool. And then there's the back. I mean, yeah, pretty cool. So let's see. Maybe I'll turn his head. He could just hold on to his backpack. There you go. All right, so then he's got tennis shoes on. Does he have socks? No socks on this one. I'm not surprised. That's okay. And he's got his hoodie, his jacket. He's got jeans on, his tennis shoes, backpack, and then really cool headphones. Love that. And his science book. So the interesting thing is that the reason I ordered him is because I have his buddy, Ned. Yeah, his buddy Ned in the jacket, the backpack, and the same book. In my display, I think if you look at the video, you will see him in the display case. And I got this one because I saw that they were the same. They were in school, so I had to get them to go together. And it's a shame they're not doing any of MJ. Yeah, I haven't seen. I don't understand why they haven't addressed that, because they need to. Even the girl, the black girl, the first one that he had a crush on, that her family took her away, but she was a really cool part of the first one because he kept standing her up. Right? So I was really excited when I pulled him out of the box, and he looks as good as he does. And as I say, he comes with 2 other hands, right? 2 other sets. Yeah, so yay, Peter Parker. Peter Parker. So that is cool. All right, so let me show you. Okay, let me put it in here. All right. What is this? Okay, so this is Sideshow. That's Sideshow. Hot Toys, Hot Toys, Hot Toys. So I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one more. And then tomorrow I'm going to show you the Hot Toys that I got. Right? Because I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, actually, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Hot Toys. And 2 of the 3 zeros. Is it 2? Actually, 1, 3 zeros and 4 Hot Toys. So I'll do those tomorrow for sure. So lastly, is this one. And this one is Madison Montgomery from American Horror Story, the Coven series. And this is an Integrity toy. And I have gotten, I think there's 6 figures altogether, and I already have 5 that I've seen. But this one was shipped here to the other address by mistake, because I guess that's the main address on my account, and they wouldn't change the address on it. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And so the great thing about this is that when I saw her, she, the lady from Susan's Dolls, Susan herself had it on sale. And by the time that I went to purchase her, which I think was like a week later, she wasn't on sale anymore. So I called the lady up. I called Susan up and I said, oh, I was interested in buying this, but I noticed that it's not on sale anymore. And she then, because I had bought some other stuff from her, gave it to me at the sale price anyway. So I was really excited that I got it. And however, I wouldn't be able to see her until I got here, which was almost 8 months later. So this was the last one that I needed to complete my set. So this is actually Emma Roberts, right? I think it's Julia Roberts' niece. And she played, oh my God, what did she play? Madison Montgomery. That's right. That's what I just said. Madison Montgomery. And if you forget what she looks like, there she is. Right. Yeah. So, and the other thing about this line is that, except for they did a doll on RuPaul that actually looks like RuPaul, but with these here, they really don't look like the characters. They just there to resemble the character. So, I'm pulling her out of the really cool box, and there she is, right? And she has a fur coat. She has some really cool pants. Yeah, and then I think the accessories like the heels or whatever else is in this box. And this comes with a stand. Yes, and the stand and the authentication, everything is in the back, and the stand is right in there. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and the great thing about these is that all you have to do is undo the ribbon, and you could take her out, and then you could actually put them back in the box easily by tying the ribbon, and this ribbon around her feet as well. So yeah, so I am really excited about completing that series. So that collection is complete. The other, but then again, there's the issue that I have Jessica Lange and Chloe, the younger witch, in my other location. And when my design is set up in this house, I'm bringing those over, and those are going to be displayed in the new setup, because my house is going to be very modern, and I think in a modern home, these will look killer. They'll rock. They'll rock. So, yay, yay, yay. So, my friends, I think that we're done. Yeah, I think we are done. Like I said, we talked about Barbie, we talked about Bratz, we talked about now Integrity Toys, the 7cc line, which I never heard of, which I'm going to look up. And then this one, which is another one that I never heard of, which is that's a 7cc, and this is Damtoys. Never heard of either one of them. So however, I'm very pleased, and I would definitely order another figure of theirs that I may like. So yay, yay, yay on that. So tomorrow we will talk about some Sideshow, really cool stuff that to you it may be old news, but to me it's new news. So I'm going to share it with you and show it to you my way. All right. So guys, have a good one. Take care of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, and also give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I think I asked you a couple of questions about whether I should split my collection. Hot Toys in one location, Star Wars in another, DC in another one. Like, yeah, how to go about this, because it is growing. Anyway, have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.